Alright, ladies and, and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel. I'm going to do a news video just to get out of the way before I watch the basketball game I'm going to watch tonight, and then SmackDown for a huge day tomorrow. Probably do 8 videos. I'm going to mix the Warriors with the Chamber reviews. I have a 8 video limit, so probably going to mix the Warriors recap with Elimination Chamber, the wrestling show tomorrow. But we'll see. That's probably what I'm going to do. We'll see. But yeah, now let's get right into it. Start with football. Really what's going on right now is just kind of the NFL Combine. David Bailey ran a 4.51 in the 40 yesterday. Arvell Reese ran an unofficial 4.47. Sonny Styles ran really well. Had one of the best vertical jumps for a player's position in more than 2 decades. Just an athletic freak, man. Yeah, kind of just some shit going on there with the NFL Combine. George Pickens, the Cowboys placed the franchising tag officially. They placed a franchise tag on him today to secure his rights through at least 2026, according to sources. So at least we're going to have it right now. The Broncos are placing the second-round tender on cornerback Jaquan McMillan, $5.8 million per sources. The Bills are re-signing safety Sam Franklin Jr. to a 3-year deal worth $7.5 million. So the NFL teams were informed today that the salary cap, that this season's salary cap will be $301.2 million per team, up $22 million per year from last year. So this is there's that. Falcons now have dismissed LaTroy Lewis from his role as assistant defensive line coach. He was accused of grape in Michigan. He was hired in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago. George Pickens' franchise tag number is officially $27.298 million. The presumptive number 1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza, met with the Raiders and loves the idea of Tom Brady as his mentor. And the woman accused LaTroy Lewis of sexual assault. The NFLP Executive Committee has narrowed its search for a permanent executive director to a group of finalists, including interim executive director David White and former Union Chief Strategy Officer J.C. Schrader. So let's move on to JP football. Team said to Fernando Mendoza during an interview that he should get arrested so he slides in the draft. It's kind of crazy. The Patriots are reportedly open to both having both Stephon Diggs and A.J. Brown on the roster. The team has legitimate interest in him as well. I just don't think he's getting... I feel like he's just reporting. I don't think he's getting traded. I just don't. Multiple experienced candidates were hesitant to take the Eagles' offensive coordinator job due to serious concerns over Jalen Hurts' inconsistency. The strong belief around the NFL is that talented Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean will hit free agency and sign elsewhere. Cowboy. We know he's going to be Cowboy. Seahawks veteran DeMarcus Lawrence could be considering retirement. You know, gets away from the Cowboys, wins the ring, could retire. Fires. Malik Willis, Tyson Bagent, and Geno Smith were 3 names associated with the Cardinals' search at quarterback. You might as well just get Malik Willis out of these 3. The Commanders are releasing starting center Tyler Biadasz. That's all from Schefter and JPA. It's from Tom Pelissero. The Packers plan to hire Cam Chord as their special teams coordinator. He won Super Bowl LII with the Patriots, and most recently was the Giants' assistant special teams coach. Now he replaces Rick Bisaccia in Green Bay. So the final coordinator hired, special teams coordinator. The Commanders are promoting tight ends coach David Ray Ha to pass game coordinator. Sonny Styles ran a 4.47. I think it might be it for NFL. So let's move on to NBA. So the Pacers are signing two-way guard Quentin Jackson on a new 3-year deal, averages 9 points per game, 40% shooting from the field, 40 from 3 for the Pacers. So he gets a 3-year deal. You scroll down, what the hell is happening? The Suns, they have waived guard Cole Anthony. He averaged 6.7 points per game in 35 games for the Bucks before being moved at the deadline. Mason Plumlee signed a deal with the Spurs for the remainder of the season. He completed his 10-day. Taj Gibson agreed to a deal with the Memphis Grizzlies at 40 years old. He's back in the NBA for his 17th season. Man, they're trying to tank. So, Laurie Markin, I think the NBA had like individual doctors at his MRI. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks after MRI on Thursday showed symptomatic hip impingement with associated inflammation and bone bruise, sources tell ESPN. He also twisted an ankle in practice Wednesday, but those tests returned clean. Kyle Anderson agreed to a contract buyout with Memphis, and he plans to sign with Minnesota. So that's all from Charnia. So let's go over wrestling. So some of the 2K ratings: Bianca Belair's a 94, Jelly Roll's an 80, and 80 overall. How the hell is he 80 overall? He only had 1 match. John Cena, the highest overall rated, is Super Cena, perfect rating of 100. Roman Reigns is a 95, Rhea's a 96. CM Punk and Seth Rollins have the same rating. They're 94 overall. Jey Uso's a 90. Logan Paul's a 90. 2K revealed their soundtrack for the game. Cody says every wrestler goes on social media after their segment to see the things that people didn't like. He basically said, here's what they do. They get segment airs. They go check the phone. Please, every wrestler does it. They see things that people don't like. They don't see the 6 that were like, oh, that was great, that was awesome. It's like, well, ain't going on there to write a good review. So some stuff here from the Wrestling Observer. WWE is reportedly well aware of the fan reception / interest towards Oba Femi facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 42. This comes after chants for Femi were heard during the Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar segment this past Monday. Just do it. I swear, they better not drag this shit out until WrestleMania. I swear, dude. Just fucking do it now. What other good option do you have for Brock Lesnar besides Oba Femi? And what does Oba Femi have? Probably nothing. Best thing to do. Just do it. Don't drag it out. The idea of running Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes' singles match at WrestleMania 42 has reportedly been questioned internally due to it being too predictable and is what people expect. There's already frustration after the original plans were ditched. It's not that hard. Throw Jacob Fatu in there then. It's not that fucking difficult. Throw him in there. Throw Sammy. Put Randy. Just do a fatal 4-way or fatal 5-way at this point. It's not that hard. I guess throwing Jacob Fatu in there, I guess, is maybe predictable, but I don't want to see one-on-one. Screw that. We've seen this match too many times. Just do triple threat, fatal 4-way. I don't care. Can't fucking come up with that. You're a creative team. I'm not the fucking creative team. Can't come up with nothing creative. So advertised for SmackDown tonight is the men's chamber participants meet. Rio versus Lash Legend and Nia Jax for tag titles. Oba Femi versus The Miz. Uncle Howdy versus Soul Cola, Jordan Grace and Candice LeRae. Oh, I'm sorry, SmackDown. Let me fall asleep right there. Looks like a pretty fucking skippable show tonight. So, from Cultaholic, WrestleMania 42 ticket sales are down 18% compared to the same time for last year's Mania. WrestleMania 42 Saturday, 36,200 tickets. WrestleMania 42 Sunday, 37,135 tickets. Gee, man, a subpar product and you're going to the same place? Gee, man, I wonder why the tickets are down. Cody praised the recent crop of new talent. Jey Uso says he will run it back. He will run back his interest during the Elimination Chamber if the fans are asking for it. I don't think anybody's asking for this. Remember when he said he wasn't an entrance merchant? Bronson Reed's injury will cause big changes to WWE's Masked Man storyline. You know what? Just scrap the Masked Man at this point. Screw it. Jacob Fatu has a lot of support backstage in WWE to be involved in the championship match at WrestleMania. Just do it. WWE's changed the start time this year's WrestleMania. Originally, the show was listed as 4 p.m. local, but now the company lists it as 2:30 local on their website. They're still going to have a 2-hour kickoff show, so it's probably still going to start at 4 o'clock. And Seth Rollins says he's getting close to returning from injury. Ricky Sosa will be appearing at TNA's upcoming tapings in Atlanta next month. We have not learned if he's signed by the company. I remember what's they just Sosa. What the hell that theme song is? It's pretty damn catchy. But yeah, that's all to say for Wrestling Man here. A lot of wrestling news here on a damn Friday. So let's move on to NASCAR. So truck practice and qualifying got rained out. No practice and qualifying. The lineup set by Metric. Their next laps will be the race tomorrow. What's the point of the rain tires, man? Like, they have these wet weather tires, make these teams pay for them just to not use them. But Connor Mosack will be on the pole, Giro starting second, Hinchcliffe on the second row, so... no decision was made from the judge on the temporary restraining order between Spire/Chris Gabehart and JGR. Judge urged both sides to work on an agreement over the weekend. Without an agreement, judge says she'll rule on Monday. Connor Zillich won the pole for the O'Reilly race tomorrow. According to filing yesterday, Kyle Busch and Pacific Life Insurance and all parties agreed to a settlement in the Busch's lawsuit. They were in the process of documenting and finalizing their settlement papers. St. Pete tomorrow, 12:22 on Fox, the truck race for St. Pete. For COTA, they had obviously O'Reilly qualifying, where Zillich won the pole. Saturday, 10 on Prime Cup P&Q, 2:30 on CW pre-race, 3:11 on CW the O'Reilly race. Sunday on Fox, 2:30 race day, 3:49 the Cup race. 20, 25, 50 stage lengths for that. For O'Reilly, 20, 20, 25. 4 sets of tires, Cup 6 sets of tires. Gonna be in the 80s with a 5% chance of rain all weekend. I think that is it for all the news here in the world of sports today. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.